know, all y'all are wondering why in God's green grasses did I say this one's for the teachers? Well, it's for everyone, really, it is, but more so for my teachers. As a son of a teacher, retired, um, I was just watching a short here on YouTube on my TV, and Rebecca, I forgot your fucking screen name.
Hey, Miss Johnson, I just
Rebecca Robert or Rogers, rather, excuse me. I applaud you for your hilarious content, first and foremost, but I'm going to insert foot into mouth type of thing. As a student, graduated for 15 years, 15, 16, and graduated from Moline High School. Hello, all my Moliners from Moline, Illinois. But seriously, back to what I was saying. Okay, Rebecca Rogers has a very unique way of saying that teachers do not get paid enough. What a lot of people don't realize about teachers is the very fact that they do not indeed get paid enough. She raises the question, does a teacher get paid what they get paid? And how many hours that they are required by law to not only teach your child. Okay, this coming from a student that had wonderful teachers. But it brings up the thing that, do teachers really get paid enough for the teaching that they do for your child? The amount of hours that they have to log for each individual child, then their lesson plan that they themselves have to make. And then the backup lesson plan is if, like, let's say the teacher falls ill, they have to give the substitute teacher, my mother being one of the substitute teachers, a lesson plan for the day, that the couple of days or week, or if the teacher is going on maternity or paternity leave, the few weeks that they're gone. Now, that is not to sit there and say that a lot of the teachers that are within our school system, whether it be here in Illinois or whether it be anywhere else in the U.S., they get paid the bare minimum compared to, let's say, a construction worker. I'm just going to use that as an example. Or let's just say, give me a minute, I'll think of something. A CEO or a CFO. Yes, I said CFO. But that's not my point. My point is, I'm sitting here talking about teachers, right? And how much they get paid. So for me, okay, me being a student, firstly, a graduated student from high school, and then B, a son of a teacher who has been retired for about a year now. I'll put it this way for you guys, okay? My mom, when she was a teacher, both here in the Moline School District as well as the Davenport School District. I saw a lot. She did have her master's after years because she had to have that in order to get more pay. Now, bear in mind, a master's is only as good as what you use it for. So, like, let's say I was to go get my degree for music education. Okay? I would need a master's to get get more money. But even there, teachers get less money than the principal. Even though they all, like, principal, counselors, etc., they get more money. The principal gets more money than the teacher does. And as a child of what I was when I was younger, I had literally a single parent. So just bear this in mind, okay? My mother, adoptedly speaking, had 2 boys. Adopted both of us, both me and my brother, in the 90s. All right? You with me thus far? So, a household of 3, depending on what you do for a job and what you do for a living, a household of 3 can run on at least, back then, don't know about today, at least $1K to $2K a year back in the 90s. Or a little over that. Okay? So, just bear that in mind, because I'm gonna come back to that. Now, a family of 3 who does not have food stamps, did not have food stamps at all, the same family of 3 then also has to buy groceries, has to buy clothing for the children and clothing for themselves. The family of 3 also then has to buy toys, games, if the child wants it, etc. Okay? So a lot of it went to groceries, which my brother and I, way back in the day, we learned real quick to bring in the groceries when it was time to go into the house, to learn responsibility from our teacher mother, who was off the clock but still was teaching. Okay? She taught us not just life lessons, she also taught us to take responsibility for our own actions. Hold on a minute. She taught us to take responsibility for us. Whether it be go take a shower, or, go mow the lawn, go clean your rooms, etc. She was teaching us responsibility even though she was off the clock. That being said, even though she was off the clock, she was still a teacher, first and foremost. She was a mother, secondly. Well, she was a mother firstly, and then secondly, it was the teacher role that we needed at that particular point and moment in time. Sorry for the extreme close-up. I had to fix something. No. What a lot of people don't realize is behind your teachers, you have families. Behind them families, you have their loved ones, etc. So, Miss Rogers on YouTube, Rebecca Rogers, she made the point that she doesn't get paid enough. As far as with the how she made the point that teachers do not get paid enough, and literally, I agree with her. A lot of what I witnessed when I was younger, teacher aides especially do not get paid enough. Oh my God, I had friend. My mom had some teacher aides that I personally supported, not necessarily financially, but I supported them when it came time to march for the teacher aides to get a raise in their paychecks. They went on strike. I'm surprised Moline School District as a whole did not go on strike. But I went and supported my friends that I've known practically my whole life during that strike. I support all teachers, whether you be a teacher aide or teacher, you are valid. You do deserve a lot more than what you guys get. And to be honest with you, I'm happy that I was supportive of my teacher aide friends back then. It built character. Another thing teachers and teacher aides teach you is how to have character. So, not only is your teacher, whether it be my favorite teacher was Mrs. Walters, from Roosevelt. She was sweet as pumpkin pie all the time. But there again, she was a very stern teacher though too. If you screwed up, you knew you screwed up. But if you was on the good list, you was on a good list, honey. It just goes to show you guys that teachers teach you life lessons. Teacher aides teach you life lessons. Your parents, even if they ain't teachers, are teaching you life lessons. Your grandparents teaching you life lessons. Any person that you come in contact with that is related to you or is a teacher in their own right, whether it be an actual teacher or your parents or grandparents or family members in general, they are teachers. They teach you how to be a better person. Okay? I am very proud of my mother. Yes, I may not know her the best way that we did when I was growing up, but there again, we have a relationship for that very reason. Regardless of if I cannot stand the woman at times. Neither here nor there on that one, though. But yeah, see y'all when I see you next time.